Hi there, this is Jay Griffiths with Solvent Computing Solutions. We're here to show you a little bit about the open source programming that we have for Office. Now, when it comes to school, office, or anything like that, most of the time I'll use Libre Office because it is completely free. Those of you out there who have spent quite a hefty amount of money to put Microsoft Office Suite on the multiple computers that you have at home, at work, or in your small business, we have a solution for you. This is LibreOffice. It is completely free and will always be free because it is considered open source programming. Now, by open source, what they mean is that the program is open and available to other programmers to work and advance and improve on. Most of the time it's students, sometimes it's hobbyists, sometimes it's people like me who just like to play around and program all day long. Anyhow, first thing I'd like to talk to you about is the text document. Now, this is a very simple word processor. You can go ahead and import anything that you want from Microsoft Office and also export it. You can also send PDF files, which makes it extremely handy for those of you who may be sending out PDF files. You don't want anybody to change anything that you're sending out. There's also a way to make a PDF file that you have current to turn it into a form that can be filled out and saved, which can be very handy for those of you who have forms and can save them on your computer in a database. So let's go ahead and start up here with file. Okay, most of the problems that I see with people who own Microsoft Office is it's extremely challenging to navigate. Those of you who are familiar with Microsoft Works, who have had to switch to Microsoft Office, have a hard time switching over because of that little button that's up there at the top. It's basically your main menu button. But in order to find everything in your Microsoft program, you have to go ahead and scroll through the different menus that they have up there, things like that. So let's go ahead and look down here. You can start a new document. From here you can make any one of these new documents. For those of you who are computer programmers, HTML documents, XML documents, master documents, labels, business cards, formulas. You can go ahead and add that. For those of you who are people who just use it for text documents, spreadsheets, presentations, which would be something that would be more like your PowerPoint presentations, drawing, and your database, which is very much and very similar, almost even more powerful than Microsoft Access. There's also wizards to help you set up those new things. You can save as a template. So for example, you have a business form that you want to keep with you at all times. You don't want to lose it. You can save it as a template. You can export it, and we can go ahead and look right here to the different types of exports. Now, writer layout is an XML document, can be used on the web as well as used in your word processor program. PDF, portable document format. Media wiki, so those of you who have posted to WikiLeaks, or not WikiLeaks, I'm sorry, to wikis on the internet, you can go ahead and look at that. Writer layout, XML, okay. So we can go ahead and close that out. Now what we can also do is we can export as a PDF directly from here. We can also send it as an email, open document text, send it to a wiki. You can also do this new thing, which is send it via Bluetooth. Now if you have a Bluetooth receiver on the computer that you own, and I've actually looked up the pricing on this, they're about $15 for a Bluetooth receiver. You can send this directly to your tablet or to your phone and have it with you anywhere. We have a digital signature here, so you can make sure your signature's on there. Page preview, print settings, exit LibreOffice. We go over here to the edit menu. Now, the edit menu is very simple, just like any other edit menu. You can select, you can copy, you can paste. You can do a selection mode, which is block or standard. Changes, you can record, protect records. Now, this right here is very handy. To protect your records, say for example, if you work in a law firm or you work in a business to where you want to protect the documents that you have and so that nobody can change them, you can get them encrypted. And by encrypted, you take that document and you make it your own without any changes whatsoever. When you protect your document, there's a few settings that you'd have to change. Now, compare document, find and replace is very simple. Say you want to change every word that says can to can't, and you want to go ahead and change that. Exchange database. This is extremely handy too. With a database, you can go ahead and import information into your text document from your database. And say, for example, you are using Microsoft Access for your database currently, you'll still be able to pull that information and put it into your document. There are a set of plugins for LibreOffice, and you'll be able to look at that online. View. This is where we're going to see our print layout, our web layout, toolbars, rulers, field names, navigation, data services, full screen zoom. Okay, the toolbars are very handy. Any one of these toolbars are from the other parts of the program, like say for example it's spreadsheet, or it's drawing, or it's part of your database. You can go ahead and import these toolbars, so in that way you can use those tools inside just a normal text document. So insert. This is where you can insert your special characters. You can insert your hyperlinks, header, footer. Now when it comes to the hyperlinks, keep in mind your PDF, especially if you're sending this digitally, become very handy, because your hyperlinks will be able to show up there and you can link right to a PDF to say your website. Cross-reference script, indexes and tables, envelopes, frames, tables, pictures, movies, objects, floating frames, and file. You can actually import an entire file into this document. Now for format, you can change your character, paragraph, bullets, numbering, title page, styles and formatting, anchor, wrap. Now these right here are things that come along with your drawing program, so a lot of that's in there because they know that you want to line things up, maybe make headers. Table. Insert, delete, select. Okay, very simple table settings, but you can add a table and be able to use it almost like an Excel sheet right there inside your Word document. Autofix, converts, formulas, and so on. Tools, spelling and grammar. Language, you can change the language up to, I believe it's 2,000 different languages. I'm not sure, I haven't really taken the count, but it is quite a few languages. So for example, if you are a global company and you want to send out that information, you want to go ahead and change the wording, you can go ahead and do that. Word count, online numbering, footnotes, endnotes, gallery. This right here is where your databases are going to show up. You can go ahead and import and export your database, or you can work with it. It'll give you options inside that next menu. We'll be talking that on another tutorial. Now window, your new window, close window, and of course help. Now this right here is very handy, but you can also go onto any one of the message boards that are out there for LibreOffice directly from the users. And what that usually does is it helps you get a better feel of what type of problems you're having and what type of problems everybody else is having, so you can go ahead and set that up. You can click for updates, and most of the time it will uninstall the program that you already have and reinstall the new program. This is the newest LibreOffice 4, so it's extremely new. License information. Now because this is open license, GNU, Lesser Public License, this means that you can use this for producing documents for free and basically anything for free. So if you have a program that is used for Microsoft Pro and you can't really produce documents without that licensing, let's say for example if you make posters, if you don't have the licensing, you could be fined for that, and nobody wants to see that. This right here just tells you that you can go ahead and produce anything you want in LibreOffice and use it for anything you want. Okay. This up here, we're just going to type in a few things just to show you how it works. I'm going to type in hello world. My name is Jake. So I've got that there. I go ahead and select it just like selecting anything else. Go ahead and I can make it a heading. I go ahead and make it a heading 3. Change the font. I really like that font. And then I can go ahead and change the size, italicize it, bold it, underline it, center it, right justify, and just justified. I can go ahead and number it. I can go ahead and put a bullet, decrease indent, increase indent, and I can also change the font color from here. So say for example, my favorite color is green, I can go ahead and change it to that. Or if I want to highlight it, and what would go good with green? Let's see here, yellow maybe. Go ahead and highlight that, and now it's super green, super yellow. Nobody's going to miss that on the street. Background color, and go ahead and change the background color of it and make it a line. Very simple to use, very easy to work with. If you have any questions, you can email me at you can email me at jgriffiths@gmail.com. You can also visit our Facebook page at Solve It Computing Solutions, and we'll see you later. Thank you very much.